All right, so final thing for the night. It was our poll question on Instagram. So backstory for this. Austin and I are sitting at the beach together last weekend. Nate, of course, the instigator, just was like, since you guys have a sports podcast, you should really do a segment on who's the most popular athlete in the world. And Austin goes, oh, that's easy, blank. And I was like, no, dude, it's definitely blank. And so this ends up turning into like an hour 15 argument. Everybody gets their opinion.
I mean, I know. Okay.
So
I have my opinion. I don't know if I'm correct.
From your voting, yes, you were correct in what Austin was saying. You and Austin picked the same person, and then I picked somebody else. So we put the poll question up. Who is the most
well-known athlete?
Well-known athlete, recognizable athlete was the way I worded it. Who's the most recognizable? Because I don't want to go most popular because people will be like, oh, so-and-so has 8 billion people on Instagram, right? Or LeBron James has 81 million followers on Twitter, right? Or something like that. So most recognizable athlete is the way we worded it. Basically just saying that if you showed someone in another country this person's photo, they knew exactly who it was, right?
Yeah.
Especially people that aren't even like sports people. The 4 options that I went with were Tiger, Tom Brady, LeBron James, and Cristiano Ronaldo. The results were a little bit surprising, but also I do think that they're also accurate. So Cristiano Ronaldo won with 29, which was who you voted for.
Okay, so my thing is I didn't like your options because you did all American athletes except for the one international guy.
Okay.
Now, if you would have led with like a LeBron James, Tom Brady, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, throw in maybe another foreign guy in there versus 3 Americans and a foreigner,
okay,
I think it would have been.
I knew that you were going to argue that because I also knew that was Austin's main argument was that I Americanized my people.
You did. I agree with that.
So here's my thing.
Lionel Messi didn't even crack the top 10 for 2021, by the way. So everyone thinks that Lionel Messi would be that guy right there hanging with Ronaldo. He didn't crack the top 10.
As far as recognizable athlete?
Yeah.
I think
Steph Curry would probably be up there.
People forget about those. I voted for Tiger because I feel like he's going to be easily the most recognizable in North America.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
so is LeBron James.
He's going to carry over into Europe as well.
Maybe
now Ronaldo definitely is going to be the number 1 guy in Europe. Besides, possibly, honestly, I think people would recognize David Beckham more than him. It's just Beckham's just not as big in social media anymore. Well, more old school people and young people would know David Beckham more than Ronaldo. I feel like.
I don't know.
But I think Tiger carries North America better and also carries Europe. That's why I said Tiger.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ronaldo, I think, has such a presence with soccer being such a dominant sport throughout the world that is clear as day. I think heads and shoulders above the next person down on the list. Now I think
he's actually not super far off from estimated numbers.
But then I would say I don't know, Steph Curry, LeBron James, because I think basketball is pretty large around the world too. Maybe not
really in Europe.
I mean, there's a European league, yes, but it's not. There's not Europeans watching the NBA.
But the NBA culture doesn't carry over.
But it does in Asia.
It does in Asia.
It's huge in China.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to kind of think based off your sports, how well globally does it react? I mean, so like I said, but you could get a LeBron James, Steph Curry, you get a Ronaldo. In the golf world, America. Bits and pieces of Europe, bits of Asia for those who keep up with it over there. But
it's not really super big in Asia, but you get the Australia. You got a couple good players from Australia, South Africa.
You got. That's how I thought about it. Was globally, what sport are they representing, and then how does that sport affect the world in general?
Well, Tiger, when I looked at the official, sportshow.net's actual 2021 updated rankings for the most, popular athletes across the world. Tiger didn't qualify because he's hurt. I mean, he's not, playing, so they didn't really add him in there. But yeah, I mean, LeBron James at 4, Tom Brady at 7. I would imagine Tiger would have cracked the top 10. I mean, because Alex is still right in a world golf spectrum. people are gonna know him in Europe. They're gonna know him in South Africa. They're gonna know him in Australia. They're probably gonna know him in China just because of how popular he was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But you're 100% right on the basketball spectrum too, because we talked about Asia, China having 6 billion people or whatever they have now.
And you'll be surprised though, in China, the basketball shoe market here in America is wildly different than it is in China. Like the shoes that are most popular in China are like ones that you would be like, that's not even like top 5 here.
Yeah, they're Kyrie's or they're Kevin Durant's or
like
they're Paul George's.
Popular.
Yeah,
over here it's the Jordan.
Yeah. But LeBron actually is now historically the number 1 recognized player in China from the NBA. He's currently the number 1 player in the NBA for China, right?
Yeah.
So LeBron has such a pulling. That's what puts him in at number 4. Roger Federer was at 3, which kind of surprised me. But I mean, tennis is a world-renowned sport.
It's another world-renowned sport. I'm not surprised at that.
But over like Novak Djokovic or Rafael Nadal, I mean, it's Federer.
Federer. Just because of the way Federer is as an individual,
Yeah.
like people like Federer more than they like Nadal.
Interesting.
But Nadal is the king of clay court.
Yeah.
You will never see that man lose on clay court, typically. He's got I think he's got like 12 or something like that, majors, 15, something like that. 11 of them with the French Open, which is the clay. And the same thing for Federer, like, of his 17 Grand Slams, like 10 of them are at Wimbledon.
Okay.
He's just a great grass court player.
Yeah.
And Nadal's just a great clay court player. It plays well to his style of play.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So to wrap up our poll, Ronaldo had 29, Tiger had 20, which was Alex's vote, Tom Brady with 5, LeBron with 9, which was my vote. I'd like to argue the numbers that LeBron, because of his standing within America, Canada, and Asia, I mean, that combination of population, the amount of people that...
But you could show Ronaldo's picture to anybody in America, almost, and I think they'll be like, oh yeah, that's Ronaldo.
I don't know.
I think
soccer.
beat him out every time.
Yeah, I mean... I just don't think, I'm glad that soccer is becoming more popular. People are really starting to kind of follow MLS a little bit more.
I think it's always been the most popular sport in the world.
In the world, yeah. I'm talking America.
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking America. Sliding in at number 6, Serena Williams.
Okay.
I'm happy about it. I want to see a girl on here. I mean,
I'm not surprised about it either.
And I wouldn't argue that she's probably the most well-known female athlete in the world.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Yeah,
I'll go with that. You're not gonna. What else are you gonna compare it to? WNBA.
Girls soccer. I mean, on a world spectrum, but female golf is not followed enough. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who are you gonna name other than Americans in the female soccer world?
Yeah, I mean Amanda Nunez, but that's just really for us. I mean, there's other countries, of course, that watch you go.
What was her name? She was the captain of the women's soccer team for the longest time.
Megan Rapinoe?
No, early 2000s.
Alex Morgan?
No.
Mia Hamm?
Mia Hamm.
Yeah.
Mia Hamm in her prime was extremely recognizable.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's just...
that's the thing, is there's not enough, again, unfortunately...
Superstar female athletes. Most of the ones that are most recognizable right now is honestly just because the Olympics.
Yeah.
From Olympic time, all of a sudden.
But yeah, that's my thing. Simone Biles has 7 world championships. Yeah. The most ever.
Yeah.
And that got less coverage than LeBron James saying he's going to go from 23 to 6.
Yeah. Gotta hate it, but we here on the Beer Bacon Bros podcast, we'll support women's athletics all the time, especially Amanda Nunez, because she would beat the living crap out of all of them.
All right, so just a little note to end on, I guess. Cristiano Ronaldo, I talked about how he's got a massive Instagram following.
Yeah.
There's one account higher than him. Can you name the account?
As an athlete.
There's one Instagram account with more followers than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Literally in the world.
In the world of Instagram. Can you name the account?
Whoa.
No.
It's Instagram. It's the company's account.
Oh my God.
Guess who comes in at number 2? So you got watching. Number 1 is Instagram. Number 1 is Ronaldo. I'm not counting Instagram because it's not really a person,
Okay,
but of all the people in the world, Ronaldo's got the most followers.
At 300 million or something like that.
Yeah, he's second. He may have passed Instagram now. But then you also got second as another person. Can you name this person?
I've seen it
It's right after Cristiano Ronaldo.
but they got like 200 million followers.
Yeah, way over 200 million followers.
LeBron James.
No, it was like another. I want to say
Queen
it was
Elizabeth.
It's not an athlete.
It's not an athlete.
No.
All right.
It's a male.
Joe Biden.
No,
Thank
not
God.
political.
Oh.
It's an actor.
Oh. Nicolas Cage.
It's Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I was
He's
saying,
got that
I'm
many
good with that.
followers.
I mean, but I'm not surprised at that though either. He's a generally like decent guy though.
Yeah, he's probably funny. Like he probably
He
puts
is.
some funny videos.
I
You
would
know
follow
what
him.
gets him though also is Fast and the Furious is like huge worldwide too.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've only made 17 of those movies,
Yeah, there's another
anyways.
one too now.
Fast 9 comes out.
Yeah, they are literally going to space. I think.
They're
I think
gonna
in the
space.
movie they are actually legitimately going.
They're
to
gonna
space.
wangle down a satellite.
Elon Musk is gonna be like, let's do this. Put you on space status.
SpaceX is gonna
We're going
sponsor
up.
it.
Yeah.
God. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo wins. I'm not going to argue it. I think that's probably fair. After doing my stats and stuff, I think that's fair. I think LeBron James is a close second, which we've continued to see on multiple pages now. But
No,
I like the Tiger play.
I think Tiger Woods would be more recognizable than LeBron James when you take in the whole world.
yeah. I mean, I like the Tiger play. I think there's a real legitimate argument there. But
Because hell, even racist old white people even know who Tiger Woods is.
Yeah.
are you telling me it isn't going to be Jimmy Johnson? Like we're really going to argue that Jimmy Johnson is not the
Dale
best
Earnhardt is not making the list.
I was wondering which Jimmy Johnson was he talking about? Was he talking about the football Jimmy Johnson or the NASCAR Jimmy Johnson?
Not the guy that just actually knew how to win championships.